Hi, welcome to NEET revision series. Today I am going to discuss atomic structure, some numerical problems. So first question, which of the following set of quantum numbers represents the highest energy of an atom? So to calculate energy, what is the formula to calculate energy? Here energy can be calculated by using n plus L, sum of principal quantum number and azimuthal quantum number. So if which option is having n plus L value is maximum, so that is our answer. Which is having maximum n plus L value, we have to calculate. So in first option they given n is equal to 3 and L is equal to 1. So 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So here n is equal to 3 and L is equal to 2. So that here n plus L value will become what? 5. So here n plus L value become 4. Here n plus L value is 3. So that in these four options, where n plus L value is maximum, in option 2 n plus L value is maximum. So that it is our answer. So next question. So according to Bohr theory, the angular momentum of an electron in fifth orbit is, so means in fifth orbit, what is angular momentum we have to calculate. So according to Bohr postulate, angular momentum formula mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. This is formula for angular momentum. So here fifth orbit they mentioned clearly n value is equal to 5. So that angular momentum mvr is equal to 5 by 2 into h by pi will come. So 5 by 2 is nothing but what? 2.5 into h by pi will come. So that option D is answer. Next question. Which of the following set of quantum numbers is correct for an electron 4f orbital? 4f orbital they given whenever they will give this type of question. So among the four options, which quantum numbers are matching with 4f orbital, we have to calculate. Whenever they will give this type of question, just you compare 4f is what NLX method you have to follow. Here n stands for principal quantum number. Here n indicates principal quantum number, L indicates azimuthal quantum number, X indicates number of electrons. So here you compare now, n value is how much here? 4. For f orbital, L value is how much? S is equal to 0, L is equal to 0, S orbital, L is equal to 1, P orbital, L is equal to 2, D orbital, L is equal to 2, D orbital, and L is equal to 3, F orbital. So that n value is equal to 4 and L value is equal to what? 3, right? And x value is not there. So that where n is equal to 4 and L is equal to 3, you check. N is equal to 4, L is equal to 3 here. So in three options, n is equal to 4, n is equal to 4 in three options, and L is equal to 3 in L is equal to 3 also in two options. But where L value is equal to 3, then m value never be 4, minus 4. So that's why where L is equal to 3, m is equal to plus 1. This option is right. So next question. Next question. The orbital angular momentum for an electron revolving in an orbit is given by L into L plus 1, square root of L into L plus 1, h by 2 pi. This momentum for s electron will be, so they given angular revolving orbit given by, so this orbital angular momentum they given value. So they are expecting for s electron. For we know that already for s orbital, L value will be 0. For s orbital, L value is equal to 0. Just you substitute here 0 into 0 plus 1. Square root of 0 into 0 plus 1 by h by 2 pi. 0 into something 0. So that's why total value will become 0. So that option B is answer. So according to given data in a question, gas absorb energy, then electron will move from lower energy level to higher energy level. In such case, it releases two types of wavelengths. So one wavelength will come from here to here, and another wavelength will come from here to here. So these two types of wavelength it is going to release. So that here this value is delta, this value is E, for example. So this is E1 I am taking, and this one is E2 I am taking. So that E is equal to here, capital E is equal to E1 plus E2 will come. We know that we have a formula E is equal to H nu. So in case of E1, E1 is equal to H into nu 1, and E2 is equal to H into nu 2. Just you substitute these values in this equation, then what you will get? E is equal to sorry, H nu is equal to H nu 1 plus H nu 2 you will get. H's get cancelled. So H here, H nu is equal to H common here, nu1 plus nu2, right? So HH get cancelled. So nu is equal to nu1 plus nu2. So according to formula, first wavelength is how much? First wavelength is 355 nanometer. So we know that already. Nu is equal to c by lambda. Just you substitute here c by lambda. So c by lambda is equal to c by lambda 1 plus c by lambda 2 we will get. Again c get cancelled. So 1 by lambda is equal to 1 by lambda 1 plus 1 by lambda 2. So according to problem, they given like this: a gas absorbs photon of 355 nanometer and emits and two wavelengths of one of the emission at 680 nanometers and the other one is, so means one wavelength is 680 nanometer, one wavelength is 680 nanometers, this wavelength they mentioned. So 1 by 680 is equal to 1 by lambda 1 value is how much there? 355 nanometer. Sorry, 1 by 355 nanometer and another one is 1 by 685 plus 1 by lambda 2, they given lambda 2. So is implies, so if 1 by lambda 2 is equal to 1 by lambda 2 is equal to 1 by 685, 1 by 355 minus 1 by 685. If you simplify this, you will get 743 nanometers. So 743 nanometers is answer. Here next question you see, the frequency of light emitted for the transition n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 2 of helium plus is equal to the transition in hydrogen atom corresponding to which of the following? Option A, they given n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 1 and n is equal to 2 to n is equal to 1 and n is equal to 3 to n is equal to 2 and n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 3. So in this case, how to solve this type of problem? When electron drop from high energy level to lower energy level, then energy difference can be calculated by using this formula. So delta E is equal to, so RH into Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. This is formula. So here they given clearly in a question, electron will move from n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 2, n is equal to 4 to n is equal to 2. So means here n1 value is 2 and n2 value is 4, and here z value, z means helium atomic number is 2, we know that. Just you substitute that all values in given data. So RH into z square means 2 square, so 1 by n1 square, 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 4 square, so that is RH into z square into here 4 square means what? 16 minus 4 upon what? 16 will come upon 16. So RH into z square is equal to 16 minus 4 means 12. Z square means here 4 will come, 2 square means 4, so 12 by 16 will come. So 4 3 ja 4 4 ja, so RH into 4 into 3 by 4 will come, RH into 4 into 3 by 4. According to given data, when electron drops from high energy level to low energy level, then energy difference delta E is equal to, so RH into Rydberg constant into Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square will come. So this is the formula. So this is formula when electron will drop from high energy level to low energy level, this we have to use. So according to question, they given n is equal to 4 to what? 2, right? So this n1 is this one and n2 is this one. So then delta E is equal to RH into helium plus atom, so that atomic number is 2. So RH into Z square means 2 square into 1 by N1 square means how much here? 2 square will come minus 1 by 4 square will come. So that RH into 2 square means how much? 4 into, so here 1 by 4 it will come minus 1 by 16 will come. So if you take LCM of 4 and 16, so that is 16 again. So 4 into here 16 means 4 minus 1 by 16 will come LCM. So RH into 4 into, so 3 by 16 it will come. So 4 1 ja 4 4 ja, so that RH into how much it is, 3 by 4 will come. So let it be equation number 1. So according to options, which option will give 3 RH into 3 by 4 answer, we have to check. So for which atom we have to calculate now? This is for helium atom. Whatever we find out here, this is for helium atom. So now you go for trial and error method. First option is how much? N is equal to 3 and N is equal to 1. So that we have formula again, RH into here Z square means hydrogen atomic number, we have to take 1 square into 1 by N1. N1 value is how much? 1 square minus 1 by 3 square. So that, so RH into, so 3 square minus 1 by 3 square. So means here 3 square, 9 minus 1 means 8 by 9 into RH. So that this is not our answer. It is not matching with this one. So that it is not our answer. So B, option B is how much? N is equal to 2 and N is equal to 1. So that you go for this one. N is equal to 2 and N is equal to 1. So RH into 1 square into 1 by 1 square minus 1 by 2 square will come. So RH into 2 square means what? 4 minus 1 by 4 will come. So RH into 3 by 4. So both options are matching. So right, this and this one is matching. So that option 2 is our answer. So this is one of the method to solve numerical. Next, third question, you see here, the energy required to break 1 mole of Cl-Cl bond in Cl2 is 242 kilojoule mole to the power of minus 1. The longest wavelength of light capable of breaking a single Cl-Cl bond is. So they given for 1 mole and they are expecting to break one molecule of Cl-Cl bond is. So option A 594 nanometer, option B 640 nanometer, option C 700 nanometer, option D 494 nanometer. So now, so they given energy for 1 mole atom. So energy required for 1 molecule. They given for 1 mole, for 1 mole they given how much energy is 242 kilojoule. They given 242 kilojoule. So if you convert this into joules, 242 into 10 to the power of 3 joule it will come. So this is for 1 mole. So already we know that 1 mole is equal to Avogadro number 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules will come, right? For 1 mole this much is there. For 1 molecule how much? So for 1 mole this much energy is there. For 1 mole, if not you can take like this, 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. For this many molecules, 242 into 10 to the power of 3 joule is there. For 1 molecule how much? So that is 242 into 10 to the power of 3 upon 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23 will come. So we know that 10 to the power of 23 joules. We know that E is equal to H nu is a formula. So E is equal to what? Hc by lambda. They are expecting lambda from you. So that's why lambda is equal to what? Hc by E will come. Lambda is equal to Hc by E. So that is, H value is Planck's constant. So which is 6.626 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule we have to take, because here joule in they mentioned in joule. So that's why 34 in joule, and 3 into 10 to the power of 8, 3 into 10 to the power of 8, and 6.02 into 10 to the power of 23. So E value is how much there? 242 into 10 to the power of 3. If you simplify all these, you will get 494 into 10 to the power of minus 9 meters, which is 494 nanometer. So that this is the answer. 494 nanometer is the answer. 494 nanometer. So if you simplify this, you will get 494 nanometer. So that 494 is the answer. Next question. Ionization energy of helium plus is 19.6 into 10 to the power of minus 18 joule atom to the power of minus 1. The energy of the first stationary state N is equal to 1 of lithium plus 2 is. Option 1 4.41 into 10 to the power of minus 16 joule atom to the power of minus 1, minus 4.41 into 10 to the power of minus 17 joule atom to the power of minus 1, minus 2.2 into 10 to the power of minus 15 joule atom to the power of minus 1, 8.82 into 10 to the power of minus 17 joule atom to the power of minus 1. For this question we have a relation like this. E1, for this question we have a relation like this. So E1 of helium plus E1 of helium plus by E1 of lithium plus 2 is equal to Z of helium square upon Z of lithium plus 2, means atomic number of lithium plus 2 square. So energy of helium, how much they given? This is minus 19.6 into 10 to the power of minus 18 upon what? E1 of lithium plus 2. So helium atomic number is how much? 2 square, and lithium atomic number is 3. So 3 square, that is minus 19.6 into 10 to the power of minus 18 upon E1 of lithium plus 2 is equal, that is 4 by 9. So if you want only lithium plus 2 and this value, for that what we have to take? Energy of lithium plus 2 is equal to minus 19.6 into 9 into 10 to the power of minus 19 upon 4 is equal to minus 4.41 into 10 to the power of minus 17 joule atom to the power of minus 1 will come. So this is answer. Next question. Calculate the wavelength in nanometer associated with a proton moving at 1.0 into 10 to the power of 3 meter second to the power of minus 1. So mass of proton is 1.67 into 10 to the power of minus 27 kg, and H is equal to 6.63 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second. So how to solve this problem? I will explain. So according to question, we have to calculate lambda value. So lambda is equal to H by mv is there according to de Broglie equation, H by mv. So H value is 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 is there. According to question, they given mass of the proton. According to question, they given mass of the proton. So proton mass is 1.67 into 10 to the power of minus 27. So into, so velocity 1.0 into velocity is how much? 1 into 10 to the power of minus 1 into 10 to the power of 3 they given. So if you simplify this, you will get 3.97 into 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. Next, one more interesting question. They given option A like this, option B like this, option C and option D. So in this, they are expecting which are not having isoelectronic series, which are not having isoelectrons. So means, what is meant by isoelectronic means which are having same number of electrons we have to calculate. So then first I will tell how to calculate electron in first option. Based on that you can calculate remaining. So first central atom BO3 minus is there here, BO3 minus 3 is there. So first you select boron. Boron atomic number is 5. So means 5 electrons will be there. Oxygen atomic number is 8. So that 8 electrons are there. So oxygens 3 are there. So that 8 into 3 plus. Here minus 3 means it gains electrons. So that's why it attains negative charge. So that's why here you have to take what? Plus 3. Total how many electrons? 5 plus 24 plus 3. So total how many electrons? 32 electrons are there. So next CO3 minus 2. CO3 minus 2. So carbon atomic number is 12. So next oxygen is 24 again. 3 oxygens are there. Each one carries 8. So that's why 24. So minus is there so that it takes electrons. It accepted electrons. So that's why you take 2. So that again what? 24 12 plus 4. 12 plus 4 means 14. 14 plus 24. 14 plus 24 means how much it is? 38 it will come. 38. Sorry, here I explained wrong. Carbon atomic number is 6. So that 6 plus 2 8 and 8 plus 24 how much? 32 will come. So this is 32. So similarly you go for NO3 minus. NO3 minus is equal, nitrogen atomic number is how much? 7. So how many oxygens are there again? 3. So that 3 into 8 minus is there so that you can add 1 here. So 7 plus 1 8. 8 plus 24 means 32. So first option all having what? The same number of electrons. So that's why it will come under isoelectronic. So it is also isoelectronic. It is also isoelectronic. Just you calculate number of electrons in this. This is not isoelectronic. So here I did mistake. So carbon atomic number is 6. I took 12. So that's why I got 38. If you take 6, you will get 32.